I'm Brian Anderson. With me at the broadcast table, Stan Van Gundy and Tim Legler. And Ali LaForce will be reporting from the sideline. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Fox outside. On the wing, Vassell. Launches it. Can't hit that one. And here are the Jazz. You know, Tim, for a team that's never about skipping steps, the Spurs have ascended quickly.
It has happened fast, BA. They went from 22 wins in Wembley. First season to 62 wins last year and an appearance in the NBA Finals.
He made the most of that opportunity. Strong finish.
Oh, the defense a little soft around the rim there. That's as easy as it gets.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here are the Spurs now. Now here's Fox. Inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And that is just routine now for Victor Wembanyama.
2 points. That one goes.
Wow, not much in the way of rim protection there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well done by Fox. Really nice job converting that in the painted area.
Here's George to the paint. Back to Bailey. Three-pointer. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, you can't let Vassell get that kind of space, particularly from the corner.
Now here's George. There's the triple. Vassell with the rebound.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Fox. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, that's good offense. Fox converts the high percentage look.
Here's George. And here's Bailey for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox deciding where to go with it. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Jackson. Bailey on the wing. Back to Jackson. To the inside. To halt the run. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bailey. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. When I brought up how they were going to slow down Victor Wembanyama, Coach just laughed at me. He said the dude is 9 feet tall, shoots it lights out, and he has exceptional handles. What do you want us to do? I think that thoroughly answers the question. Guys, back to you.
As always, Ali, we thank you.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Considered a generational talent coming into the league. Wemby has exceeded early expectations.
Well, his toughness early on has stood out, and his competitive drive. He has a shot to become an all-time great.
Now here's Castle. No points so far. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That is a solid start for him. 3 for 4.
Here's Bailey. It's good. Bailey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Harper. And here's Vassell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Bailey for 3. Vassell with the rebound.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Outside for Wembanyama. Castle outside. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Harper. Here's Quaintance. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Jazz trail by 9. They are desperate for a bucket here.
Yeah, they're really struggling to find anything.
And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 15-4 run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. Good on the second one. And here are the Jazz. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Now Collier. Pass to Peterson. Filipowski outside. From downtown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Spurs lead by 7. Here's Harper. Still no points. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, a little showmanship there. Letting them know they're not letting up.
Exactly. That was a statement finish. Here's Peterson.
Any spot on the floor, Peterson's a tough cover.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
Peterson. 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
3.
Well, you can tell they really prepared for this matchup. They just look a step ahead.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Peterson. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. Harper surveying the D. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Isaiah Collier picks one up.
And I just love how tough this guy is. Harper doesn't back down from contact.
And he can't get the first one. That one's no good.
Well, you can see why this guy was the second pick in the 2025 draft. Dylan Harper is an incredible talent. He has tremendous athletic ability. We know that. Going forward, it's going to be about refining and polishing his all-around skills.
And San Antonio has possession following the bucket by Utah. Fires in the triple.
They've come in and set the tone. You have to respect that.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Spurs lead by 13. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harper with it. He has 6. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Now here's Collier. And they pick up 2.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's McLaughlin. No good. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Dylan Harper. He has been the story.
26.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities. Keeps the defense off balance.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Spurs lead by 11. Stan, more and more, we hear the teams are playing possession ball.
Absolutely, B.A. That's been the focus of most of the coaches around the league, more so than, say, shooting percentages. It comes down to who can get more shots. You do that by forcing turnovers, taking care of the ball at the other end, getting to the offensive boards, keeping your opponents off the offensive board.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in.
Poor defensive rebounding will not help you catch up.
And nothing will demoralize you more than that. I love the relentlessness.
Well, look, he's trying to get his teammates fired up right there.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Blocking foul. Hold on. Peterson. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama. Devin Vassell.
Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
Well, it's still early in Wemby's career, but Tim, does he have a chance to be one of the all-time greats?
Well, yeah, you can't rule that out because defensively he already looks like an all-time great. And with his offensive skill set and length, man, if this guy stays healthy, sky's the limit. It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Here's Peterson. Outside, Williams. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. And coaches not looking to go back to suits and ties on the sidelines just yet. Tim, you think someday us broadcasters will get away with the old quarter zip?
Well, listen, I don't know about that, B.A. Look, I know the coaches love the quarter zip. It's comfortable. They're never going back. You're not putting that horse back in the barn. But for broadcasters, come on now. I like the style. Let's go.
Driving in. Pass to Harris. Castle outside. Here's Fox. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 6. Jazz trail by 19. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Markkanen misses. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Jazz are committed to the process. Star big man Lauri Markkanen said it would mean a lot to see this rebuild go through. For me, the journey of getting better and better as a team and then finally breaking through means a lot. I'd love to be a part of the next great Jazz team. Back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Wembanyama from the high post to the middle. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Past acquaintance. Harris outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And you've got to love how Fox has worked on his game. He has raised that three-point percentage over the course of his career.
Well, right now, they're getting steamrolled. They just need to persevere.
Yeah, it's just time to... settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now here's Jackson. Still without a bucket to end the drought. Pass to George. Outside Bailey. For three. His sixth miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. Three-pointer, Fox. Utah. With the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
George with it. Fox picks him up. Pulls up. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Quaintance to the paint. Out to Fox. There's the screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
Pass to Bailey. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell.
Alert play. Got a hand to it and almost turned them over.
Well, that's exactly the kind of activity you want to see on the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Fox. He's got 9. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Can they get it? Bailey's shot is off.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Fox, that's good.
Fox.
Fox has got 7 points here in the quarter. There has been a lid on their basket.
I'll tell you, every time you think they'll break out of it, they get an unfriendly bounce. It has not been their game.
30 seconds left in the half. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-4 run. Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. And here's Johnson. A deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Bailey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, with his burst, he can get to the rim in an instant.
And so it's San Antonio in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here's Bryant outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep. And it's Utah with the ball. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. And so it's Harper with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And the basket by Quaintance.
Assist goes to Harper.
And here's George. The 3 is up. The rebound by Quaintance.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
From deep, Harper. Utah with the rebound. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Jackson. Left side Bailey. Second chance shot. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 5. Softly drops in the floater. George has gotten his second bucket.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Now here's Harper. 10 points for him. The putback. Now Bailey. Kicks it to George. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, it didn't take a whole lot of effort right there by Jackson Jr. to be able to finish that with a dunk.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Tim, when you think of the teams you've most enjoyed playing for, what was the common denominator?
Well, B.A., I think chemistry and culture certainly go a long way, but at the end of the day, nothing beats having a lot of guys that contribute to winning. I think the most fun I had was probably with the Bullets in 95, 96, getting great minutes on a team that was competing every night.
Now here's Harper to the inside. Left side, Wembanyama. Over Nurkic. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And it's Utah with the ball. Here's George. Buried from 15 feet out. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
George is a creative shot maker, that time with a little stop and pop.
San Antonio again can't hit. Pass to Bailey. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebounded by Champagny.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Outside Johnson. Down low to stop the drought. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing. Inside. Here's Nurkic. Off with the layup.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Right.
Outside Bailey. Lays it up and banks it in. Bailey's got 8. San Antonio with the ball. Harper outside. Pass to Bryant. Now Bailey. And a nice finish on the layup. Bailey's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The step back from deep. The rebound by Jackson. On offense, here's Utah to the paint. Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Counted from distance.
Well, you can see what they talked about at halftime. Trying to space the floor right now.
Well, they made an in-game adjustment, and it's always a chess match. Fascinating to watch.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, guys. We've heard superstar Victor Wembanyama talk about pure and ethical basketball. He said, quote, "We see a lot of brands of basketball that don't offer much variety, lots of isolation and forced action. We try to propose a more old school brand. In my opinion, it's more tactically correct." Back to you, Brian.
Looking to set the standard. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And he commits the intentional foul. 1:33 left to play in the third quarter. To the inside. Kicks it out to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Vassell from the arc. Connects from downtown. Vassell's got 6.
You think Vassell felt hurried on that one? No chance. He anticipated that shot the entire time.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Harris. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Pass to Castle. No good with the triple. Utah with the ball. Here's Peterson. .27 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. He has 6.
Yeah, one thing I like about Peterson is his advanced feel. He knows where to attack the defense.
And it's Fox missing. Pass to Peterson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It seems that a player's height doesn't determine his spot on the floor like it once did, Stan.
Well, no, absolutely, B.A. Positional size is a big deal now. There's so much switching that the ability to have 4, even 5 guys who can guard all over the floor, bigger guys who can switch on the guards, smaller guys who are big enough and strong enough to defend inside. That's how you build an NBA defense now.
Markkanen, shooting 1.
The free throw is off from Markkanen.
Yeah, big man with a sweet shooting stroke. Markkanen's skill set at his position is tailor-made for today's league.
Here's Peterson. Count it. Good. Got a piece of it. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. San Antonio leading by 22. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's McLaughlin. And it's off from three-point range. Collier with it. Castle covering. And here's Peterson outside. Barnes with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. Castle surveying the D. Cornette. The jump hook. And that one's long. To the middle. Here's Filipowski.
Well, there's a little bit of bounce. I see you.
Oh, I'd say that was a lot of bounce. Here's McLaughlin. Harris outside. San Antonio again can't hit. Pass to Markkanen. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio leading by 20. Castle on the wing. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
Well, that's a welcome sight for this coaching staff when that jumper is falling for Castle.
Here's Peterson. The rebound by the Spurs. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Tips it up. Here's Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he diagnosed that and went right after it.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And here's Peterson outside. He drills it from deep. Peterson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Now here's Markkanen. Filipowski left side. Another shot. And Markkanen with the layup.
Physical play from Markkanen through the defender.
San Antonio leading by 19. Castle outside. Pass to Harris. Back to Castle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And one thing I love about Castle, it's his physicality. He has a willingness to take that contact on the way to the rim.
And the voice is getting louder, calling for the NBA to reduce the number of games, or at least stretch out the schedule. Stan, you think that's going to happen?
I don't, B.A., because it's a matter of money. And when you hear all the complaints about load management, something's got to give, and we've got to figure out how to keep the top players on the court. It's too important not to, but the answer's got to be there in an 82-game season.
Here's Peterson. Launches a three. It doesn't go for him. Spurs lead by 22. Pass to Wembanyama. From behind the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. And here's Peterson outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's McLaughlin. The three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Collier. Out to the right wing. There's the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Over Peterson. Not enough on that one as it misses. There's 1:47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Their offense has really struggled so far.
Yeah, they just can't seem to get into any kind of rhythm.
Man, this guy is a game changer defensively. Wemby erasing another one.
Shots good by Collier. This was as emphatic a win as they could have hoped for.
I mean, once they had him on the ropes, they just kept throwing haymakers. And that's the attitude you've got to have in this league.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
Now here's Bailey. That one doesn't drop.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
Well, they came in with energy, and they've been able to sustain it.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
San Antonio with the ball. On the wing, Bryant. This one for three. Rebounded by Bailey. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Julian Champagnie. And that one misses. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
Well, you expect scoring performances like this out of Wembanyama.
Here's George. Rebound by San Antonio. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one wasn't really in question. An impressive win in enemy territory.
Yeah, they had the home crowd heading for the exits early, and that's a
Alongside GA and RJ, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be joining us from the sidelines. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Bailey with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. And finished off by Nurkic.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough. To contend with.
A fifth pick in 2025, Ace Bailey, RJ, plays the game with tremendous confidence.
And he's putting on muscle to his 6'9" frame. Players with his size and skill seldom fail.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Pass to Harris. Back to Fox. 5 on the clock. From about 16. And Jackson with the block. We're about 1 minute into the first. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Slowing down the explosive De'Aaron Fox is the focus of their defense. They told me that Fox is maybe the quickest point guard in the game. We need incredible point of attack D. We have to help when he does get into the lane, and it will be a team effort to try to contain him. The game plan is clear. Limit De'Aaron Fox. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's George with the ball for the Jazz. Shoots over Fox. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Castle outside. And he picks up his first field goal, 1 of 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Bailey. And a missed layup.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Back to Fox. Vassell outside. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Castle on the follow.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
George with the bucket.
Taking it up strong here early on.
Yeah, right to the rack, but where's the rim protection?
And Greg, last season, the Spurs broke the longest playoff drought in franchise history.
Yeah, it's been 6 straight years outside the playoffs. In the prior 5+ decades, they've only missed the postseason 5 times total. We're talking NBA, ABA, you name it.
Now, here is George. To the middle. Pass to Sensabaugh. And there's the drive. 4 on the shot clock. And Jackson throws it down.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
Here's Fox. Nails the baby hook.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Pass to Bailey. Banked in off the glass.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Castle outside. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down. The Jazz trailing. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Jackson. Left side George. And Utah again with the bucket.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Puts one up from 19. And it's San Antonio with another.
Oh, nice job of using the pick there to create space.
A good screen is difficult to fight through, and you saw it right there.
Jackson with the screen. From deep, George. Pass to Bailey. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Nifty move. And that one good. Fox has got 6.
The correct read by Fox, taking it himself. De'Aaron is showing that sometimes being selfish is the right decision.
And the basket by Bailey. The Spurs with the lead. Outside, Fox. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
No chance against triple dip.
And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Spurs now. And Richard, it's not a stat we bring up a bunch, but De'Aaron Fox is great at stealing the ball, picking up steals.
Yeah, he's led the league in steals. That's part of the reason why he's got the nickname Swiper.
Peterson with it. Now defended by Castle. So it's San Antonio now. Right side, Harper. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Markkanen. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. To the paint. A miss that time. Would have put him up. San Antonio with the ball. Vassell wide open. That 3 off the mark. Collier with it. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Peterson. Good defense by Castle. Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
What I like is they're not settling for jump shots. They are exploiting the paint.
Yeah, no doubt. They've definitely been more aggressive, a more physical team so far.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, the Jazz are looking to build their bond. Keontae George took the time to visit teammate Lauri Markkanen in his native Finland. George said, looking at the best teams, their top guys have a connection. I want to build that relationship and show him that I care. That cohesion is paying dividends. Guys?
Connected and driven. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And defensively, RJ, a decade ago, the league-wide press rate was 1%. It's gone up a little bit. It's now at 5%.
And some teams are applying pressure 25% of their defensive possessions, often using quicker substitution patterns to sustain that level of effort.
And there's a lot to like about Darren Peterson. His command of the game is so advanced for his age. This guy really looks comfortable out there.
Now here's Harper. Still without a basket. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bryant. Rebound, Utah.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Marketing, good. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Harper. Stolen away. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Johnson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Harper. It's not going to go for him.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Collier driving the lane.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
Yeah, that just shows his versatility and overall value to this lineup.
Here's Harper, and it's in off the backboard.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Collier, that's good. Collier's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Jazz. Outside Harper. Shoots over Collier. Harper, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Well, the Jazz knew, Greg, they needed to improve their defense.
The last 3 seasons, they've either been last or second to last in defensive efficiency. And their offense not exactly setting the world ablaze either.
And the Spurs with possession following the bucket by the Jazz. It seems to me that the sky is the limit for Dylan Harper.
Making a positive impact right from his rookie year, and we know the upside. There's a reason he was the second overall pick in 25.
That free throw, no good.
And he has been so impressive with so little time in the league. Dylan Harper is an exciting young player, one I expect to be a force for a long time.
Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Got a hand on it. In transition, here come the Spurs. And that one's good, Champagnie.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Here's Collier. Jazz passing it around. Now Peterson. Over Johnson. Peterson misses.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Harper, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Peterson, that's good. Now, here's Harper. Here's Champagnie. Johnson outside. Rebound, Utah. Here's Collier, and the layup's good off the glass. Collier's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. Harper surveying the defense. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Now it's all about making the right play, the simple play, and continuing to build on this lead.
Yeah, your system is working, and you want to try and keep playing within it.
You know, for a young team, GA, the Spurs play with a lot of poise.
Yeah, they avoid committing turnovers or fouls. And to that second point, they're not especially aggressive hunting steals. Instead, they are content to stay solid and force misses.
Now, here's Vassell. He has yet to score.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
In low, Nurkic. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 7.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Vassell. Oh, good on the triple. Utah leading by 7. George with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And stolen by Vassell. And here is Fox. Vassell outside. Off target from three-point range.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Markkanen. A special move before the shot. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead. Pass to Johnson. From past the arc. The putback. It's deflected.
And that's what they want from Bailey at the defensive end. Help protect that rim.
17 seconds left in the first half. Here's George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Outside, Fox. Here's Vassell. Gets it to go. It's a buzzer. How about that?
Talk about some excitement going to the break. Wow.
And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now Bailey. Shoots the step back. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
In a deep three from Fox. Can't prompt the tough three-pointer. Jazz leading by 7. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Harris outside. Pass to Vassell. Sinks the triple. Vassell's got 8.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
You look at Devin Vassell, RJ, he keeps adding pieces to his offensive game.
Coming in, his reputation was centered around defense, but he's shown that he can be a 3-level scorer in this league.
Wasting no time coming out of the break, being aggressive.
Went right at the rim, and well, why wouldn't he? That's his wheelhouse.
Greg, you were left-handed, just like De'Aaron Fox. Does that make things tougher on defenses?
Yes, because it flips the court. On D, you have to totally reverse how you guard someone. So being a southpaw is a bit of an advantage.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Now, here is George. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Fox, the bounce pass. Castle, no one around him. San Antonio, again missing. And that one hits back iron. Spurs trail by 8. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. Keontae George picked one up. The Spurs making a switch here. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Now, here's George. 9 points in the game so far. That doesn't go either for George. Fox with it. On the way, Harris. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. We've heard superstar Victor Wembanyama talk about pure and technical basketball. He said, quote, "We see a lot of brands of basketball that don't offer much variety, lots of isolation and forced action. We try to propose a more old-school..."
Oh, what a slam from Wembanyama!
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And the basket by Bailey. Spurs trailed by 5. On the wing, Fox. He's got 10. Here's Sensabaugh. Just under 3.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Looking strong on the drive. Bailey using his length to work his way to the bucket.
Pass to Harris. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter. All right, Richard, I know you're 1 of 1, but are there any current players that remind you of you?
Oh, okay, Kevin, let's calm down with the 1 of 1. But the current players, to me, just a lot of the 3 and D players. Players that run the floor hard and play defense and are all about winning.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Ace Bailey.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him. Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Here's Peterson. Wembanyama saw that all the way. Pass to Collier. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Peterson. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Peterson.
A great elevation from Peterson.
Here's Fox. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Fox has got 11 points here in just the second half. And Greg with the acquisition of Jaren Jackson Jr. Towering front court now for the Utah Jazz.
But also a lot of shooting ability in that group as well, Kevin. A pretty good recipe for success, if you ask me.
San Antonio trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Harper. Wembanyama, a screen for the tie. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Filipowski a screen, driving to the basket. Peterson misses. Here's San Antonio now. And Wembanyama outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Collier. Here's Filipowski.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
They now take the lead. And it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
Here's Peterson to stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul.
RJ, last season, the Spurs became just the 4th team ever to jump from the lottery to 60 wins in a span of a year.
They're the reason now that teams can't draft in the top 5 3 straight seasons. Let's just say getting Wemby, Castle, and Harper put them on the bit of a fast track.
Bryant in the corner. And there's the pick. Over Williams. The shot by Bryant, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Peterson wide open. And once again, off the mark by Utah. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And it 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Jazz trailing. Pass to Peterson. Outside, Markkanen. Lays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Back to Wembanyama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. They've been trailing for a few minutes.
But that could change right here.
Now Collier. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Fox. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 4-point Spurs lead. Here's Peterson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's an aggressive attack inside by Peterson. When he's coming at you with all that speed, it's sometimes overwhelming.
Peterson. 2 shots.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Spurs. And he's good on the second. And Richard, in the summer of 2025, the Jazz extending coach Will Hardy through 2031.
Oh, he's been trusted with the rebuild for the last 4 seasons. Now they're putting their faith in him to lead the team into the next phase.
Harper, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Markkanen down low. Here's Peterson. Offline with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Harper's shot's good. Harper's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
And Harper's got the ball here for San Antonio. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Johnson the screen. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Spurs passing it around. Takes a shot at the elbow. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
How about the elevation from George, soaring through for the slam.
Inside, the kick out to Harper. And he makes that one. Harper's got 4 this quarter.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
And getting to the line has become a major part of Georgia's game.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, RJ, what about the growth we've seen from Keontae George? This guy can score.
Yeah, he's doubled his scoring averages from year one. What I like the most, he's getting to the line and capitalizing on extremely high percentages once he gets there.
Harper's shot's good. Jazz trailed by 3. Here's Sensabaugh. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Aggressive approach. He was up for the moment.
And the more it matters, the better look you want. Mission accomplished right there.
Harper wide open. Rebound by Nurkic. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. That one drops. He ties it up.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's George. Now Nurkic. Knocked away. And stolen by Castle.
Nice finish. If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume. Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Fox. Here is Wembanyama. Deflected. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And that's great activity from the defense. Close to getting a turnover.
And just by disrupting the play, don't think twice about sending that pass again.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Nurkic. 6 to shoot. And he gets it back. Bailey with the ball. To take the lead. That one is good.
And that's a spot on the floor Bailey can really make his own, especially at that size.
It's Fox with the drive. Missed on the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Takes the 3. Drained from outside.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Boy, once Ace Bailey gets it going, good luck slowing him down. He can make just about any shot on any type of defender.
He has the talent of the greats. It's just, can he dominate late game like all the greats have? Wemby getting it done.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And the Jazz making a change here. Outside, George. Jackson outside.
And you gotta love a guy with so much belief in himself.
taking things into his own hands. You love to see it.
Now Fox. Outside, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen.
One of the toughest players in our league, physically and mentally. Castle with the big-time bucket.
George. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rebounded by Vassell. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. They lead by 1. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
First team foul.
Outside, Bryant. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
They can have the last shot if they want it. We'll see what they come out with.
Coaches are paid the big bucks for moments like these.
Bailey fires. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They break the hearts of every